Hello everybody and welcome to game number 1 in episode 2 of the Spoiled Cheese series. Up here in the top right corner, submitting for the second straight week, we have Decoy playing as the Red Zerg. Now in the bottom left corner, playing as the Blue Protoss, we have HotAnimeGirl, who seems to already be moving probes across the map. Now, if you guys remember from last week, from episode 1, you can go back and watch the games on YouTube. Decoy was victim to two different types of proxies. One proxy 6 racks, one normal proxy, but Decoy seems to be a pretty sound fundamental player and was able to handle those no issue. But we have to see what HotAnimeGirl does here as he throws a pylon and a nexus down. Oh, maybe not. Cancels the nexus for absolutely no reason. And now these, oh no, and now the nexus is back. So we have HotAnimeGirl, who has made 3 probes and a secret expansion. Okay, back at Decoy's base, we have a pretty standard opening. We have the extractor down, we have the spawning pool down, and what seemed to be a 16 hatch. So everything's pretty normal on the end of Decoy. We have that Overlord coming across, but the Overlord is going to miss this secret base, which seems to become almost the new main for HotAnimeGirl. 2 gateways are going down for the Protoss and an assimilator. There's still only 15 probes on the map, with a 47 APM average. Now I know the majority of you are gonna say that that's a pretty normal Protoss APM all the way up into Masters, but this is pretty low, and he throws the probes on gas. I don't know what's going through the mind of HotAnimeGirl here. Now he throws down a second pylon and a cyber core. Seems to just be focused on his new secret base, where he's now mining some gas. He doesn't have much of a mineral bank. There's only 12 workers on his main. And now it looks like Decoy, who's going for his 3rd expansion, has come across a very empty base for HotAnimeGirl. So we're gonna have to see how Decoy responds. And naturally, Decoy is going to send some lings across the map just to see what's going on, maybe find a proxy along the way. I know for me, I'd be thinking some sort of proxy on the map, but I wouldn't be expecting an entire proxy base. There's now probe production from HotAnimeGirl and a second nexus. Decoy asking, "Are you here? Hello? Is it me you're looking for?" To which he gets no reply. HotAnimeGirl treating Decoy like a normal weeb and just not replying at all. These lings are going to go to town on the defenseless, not acting probes. And HotAnimeGirl is content with having the majority of his economy disappear. These 4 lings are going to work at this nexus. This Overlord is stopped on his little pervert pillar, so he's not going to continue to find this secondary base. I am convinced Decoy thinks that this is the game. Sometimes you load up, sometimes people just don't play the game. They sit there, now he has some lings rallied. And this nexus will go down, to the surprise of Decoy. The game will not be over. But then that puts a timer on HotAnimeGirl, who only has an adept and a stalker, with a second stalker in production, warp gate almost done, to defend his real main base, we'll say. Nexus should fall soon. In the infinite wisdom of HotAnimeGirl, he must have had this message queued up. Types in, "has left the game." I think AnimeGirl forgets that when that happens, you see defeated first. These lings are now going to be hunting the map, looking for a secret base, and here we go. Decoy finds out the HotAnimeGirl is a liar and is still very much in this game. Still not going to see this secondary base, though. There is not much going on for HotAnimeGirl. They are down 25 workers, a whole heck of a lot in supply. You have 2 stalkers, 2 adepts, with 2 more adepts warping in. 6 units are going to make their way across the map, but they're going to be met by an overwhelming amount of Zerglings under production. I remember back in the Wings of Liberty days that there used to be this trick in the lower levels where you would kill an SCV if you were Terran. You would load up into your base, load up into your command center, float to the corner, and then have an error message displayed. I don't know if HotAnimeGirl is time traveling from 2010 or was an old Terran player who thought maybe Protoss can get away with this. But ultimately, it's failed. Legacy of the Void is not the most bugged of all games. I know the servers were a bit wonky this past week, but you can't just... you can't fake people out, especially in Diamond League, that you just magically disappeared. Oh yeah, I did forget, but Decoy here is Diamond 3 on the European server. Sometimes gets up to Diamond 2, but a high quality player to say nonetheless. Now we're gonna have Lings flood into the new main base of HotAnimeGirl, and just make sure Decoy did see the natural expansion, as we can call it, of HotAnimeGirl as well. All Decoy has to do is macro up. You have a 22 worker lead, a huge army supply lead. You're even trading better because of the losses at the beginning. The game is done in every way, but you never know. Obviously, HotAnimeGirl may be a huge Florencio fan, and those hidden bases can do much, but there's no other hidden bases on the map. So currently we got a 4-base Zerg versus a 2-base Protoss. We do have 2 Stargates going down, because when you fail a cheese as Protoss, you just transition to Sky Toss, F2, A move, and win the game, right? Well, to the chagrin of HotAnimeGirl, there's already a Hydralisk den down. These adepts are going to try and get some work done on the drones, queuing up multiple attacks, but the worker lead is still heavily in the favor of Decoy. The depths are cleaned up, and the army of HotAnimeGirl is only at 16 supply, and that's with 8 supply queued up in these Stargates. We do have we have 1 cannon go down in the new natural of HotAnimeGirl. These Zerglings are content just chilling with their overlord. They don't got to do anything. Watch out for probes. And what is this? We have 3 drones currently refusing to work. They've unionized and they said, we're not going to work. We're just going to sit here and sniff these fumes. Oh, there we go. They got enough of their fumes in. They're feeling pretty good. They got the vibe going. They're ready to work. Now, if we're looking at supply, we have 80 army supply to 24, and we almost have a 30 worker lead for Decoy. The fact that HotAnimeGirl didn't leave the game when Decoy found the secret base is quite astonishing. We have 2 Void Rays now coming in, seeing if they can do some damage. They're going to focus on drones, not infrastructure, because, you know, you have to chip away at that worker count somehow, and what better way than killing your opponent's workers and expanding and making new. But at the same time, it does look like we have a Ling flood going down. And some roaches are going to be pushing in. Looks like they're going to be focusing on that natural, but with shield batteries and that overload, not going to be able to do much. It looks like the Void Rays are coming back. It's the return of the Void Rays, except there's a whole heck of a lot of Hydras waiting for them. 1 Void Ray will go down almost immediately. The 2nd Void Ray makes it out. Down to 70 hit points, though. HotAnimeGirl is still kicking around 48 army supply to Decoy's 109. The 30 worker lead still stands. It is 4 bases against 2. It doesn't look like Hot Anime Girl is wanting to expand. Hot Anime Girl says, it is time to end this. I'm going to move out with my massive army, see what I can do. But the Void Ray goes down. I don't know what that Void Ray was doing on creep if he was hunting for tumors, but you simply can't be chased. You can't be fighting Hydralisks on creep. You won't be able to get away. Decoy is going to engage into this fortified position. There are 2 shield batteries. It looks like 2 carriers are about to pop as well. Battery overload goes down, but Zerg is just tearing through the Protoss force with 2 melee upgrades, 1 range upgrade, 1 carapace upgrade to the almost no upgrades of the Protoss. Protoss is just... there's nothing Hot Anime can do. It's game over. Your anime is ended. Decoy took this game no issue.